Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Brittany and I love to read. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Definitely subscribe. I always do a lot of fun videos, trying new challenges, trying new genres, all sorts of fun things. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I love all of you. You guys mean a lot to me. I'm so excited for today's video. Like, so excited. This might be one of my most exciting videos for me. I have literally always wanted to be a Formula 1 girly. I remember in high school, like years and years ago, okay, because I'm ancient now. I'm like geriatric. I literally ordered a knee brace the other day. Anyways, I remember in high school, my teacher used to put on like the races. I think this was before they even came to the US, so I don't know the lore behind all of that. Like, I don't know how he knew about it or anything, but he would put on like the recaps and stuff, and I didn't really understand, I guess, at the time. I just knew that it was cars driving fast, you know what I mean? But I was like, that is so cool. Like, I love cars. I used to go to like car shows, car meets, car races, like where I was from and everything. So I always wanted to be a Formula 1 girly, right? But the thing is, I never knew anybody really that was into it, so I just kind of like forgot about it, moved on, whatever. However, when I moved here, I ended up meeting a girl, and lo and behold, she's a Formula 1 girly. And I was like, no way, like, I've been wanting to get into this. Let me in. I started catching up on races. I started learning the lore. I started learning all the rules. And then I even actually did watch Drive to Survive on Netflix. I know a lot of like hardcore F1 fans don't really like that show, and I can see why, because at first I was like, this is so cool. Like, this is such a good way to like get into it and learn the rules and stuff, but it does focus a lot on like drama and rivalries and stuff. But for like starting out, I feel like if you are wanting to get into it, it's definitely like a good way to learn rules and everything. But my issue is I can't ever like anything a normal amount, right? I immediately become like hyper fixated. So I watched, I think, like 3 seasons in like 2 days. I was Googling all of the rules. I was watching YouTube videos. I was recapping all of the races from prior seasons, this season. Like, I just wanted to make sure like I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on. But the whole point of this is that I've had Formula 1 books on my bookshelf probably for like 2 years now, and I have never picked them up, and I've been wanting to do this video, and I just kept putting it off because I was like, well, I've never watched the sport, so I didn't want to like read the books and know nothing about them and everything. So I just kept putting it off. But then once I dived in deep and I was like, oh my god, wait, I have Formula 1 books. And now here we are. And I'm really excited because I've always really just been like a hockey girl, because I grew like hockey and football I've always been a fan of, because I grew up with my family watching that, or like I knew people who watched it and stuff like that. But like I felt like this was like the first sport, hobby, whatever, that I picked myself, that I became like a part of, that I wasn't like raised loving. Does that make sense? I picked this myself. So I don't know. That's so lame, I know. Obviously, let's get a couple things out of the way. I want to clarify. Actually, hold on one second. I'm gonna do a really cute transition. Ready? I am a Ferrari girl. I have my little jersey here. I am also a McLaren girl. I actually did just get these for my friend. She hasn't seen them yet, but this video won't be posted until after I give them to her. But I got us matching shirts from Etsy. Aren't they so cute? But yes, obviously, I'm sorry, Charles and Lando, I'm a girl, okay? So if there's one thing I'm gonna do, it's gonna pick my people based on how cute they are first and foremost, before anything else. And you know, they do happen to be good drivers and everything, so like that's a bonus. But like, yes, I did pick them because they were the cutest. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I also do really love Carlos. He's another favorite of mine. Anyways, I'm sure there's like hardcore F1 fans, like misogynistic men in the comments right now that are like, I mean, of course she would pick those two, she's so cliche. But I don't care. I literally don't care, because if there's one thing men love to do besides ruin everything, they love to shit on girls for liking anything that's popular. But we're not gonna get into that. That's a topic for a whole nother video. But yes, Charles, Lando are definitely my two loves. And what about it? Who cares? I don't care. If you're mad that I picked my favorites based on their looks, I'm sorry, go cry elsewhere, because y'all do it too with girls. So anyways, let's go over all of the books that I do have as options, because I have 5 physical, and then I have, I think, 2 or 3 as well on my Kindle that, I'm not gonna lie, they were ARCs I received a long time ago, but I received the ARCs after the book came out. Like, it was just like an auto thing on NetGalley where I like didn't realize they were already out when I requested it, so I think they just like gave it to me. So then I was like, oh well, they're already out, so I just haven't been like in a rush to read them. And I know I should because my NetGalley score, but like I just, again, I knew I wanted to do this video, so I kept putting it off. First things first, yes, I did get this, and I did pay a lot of extra money for this. I got a couple of them, so I'll probably drink one at some point in this video. I had to have it because, like I said, when I like something, I really like something. We have the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher that honestly is probably just like a really fun, smutty Formula One romance that probably is not very accurate to Formula One. I don't care. Like, that's another thing. All of my books, like, I'm not reading these necessarily to be accurate to the sport. Like, when I read hockey romances, I'm not reading it 90% of the time for it to be super hockey. I'm reading it because I want a hockey boyfriend. So I'm fulfilling my fantasy, you know? Now, if they're, like, obviously completely butchering the rules and you're like, that's literally the opposite of what is allowed, then, well, that makes sense to be like, what the hell? But, yeah, anyways. But look how pretty this one is. She's gorgeous. I found her on Pango for like 15 bucks. I think this is the Larry Reed's edition with Eternal Embers. Absolutely gorgeous. Then I also have Cross the Line, which I've actually really been wanting to read this one, so I probably will read this one in this video. So I have those 5 as options. Obviously, these technically I would have to read in order, so I don't know if they're really counted as options. But then also on my Kindle, I know I have Pole Position. Oh, like, I'm telling you, like, I don't know how to like anything a normal amount. I have a Charles flag. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was. I wish I was kidding. I'm really not. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see it? Okay, I'll go get it. Twist my arm. It's literally not American, but I saw it and I was like, okay, sure. All right, let me find the other books. Oh, and you know what else? Oh my god, this intro is probably so long. I wanted this to be more of like an immersive reading vlog where it's not just me reading, it's me reading and doing other things like related to that genre, that trope. I did these a while ago because I wanted to put them on my bookshelves and I thought it would be really fun to build either one or both of them in this video. And it is a Ferrari and the McLaren Lego cars. And then I am also going to my friends to watch the race, and we're gonna try to look for the minis because we want to make like the mini Lego car like keychains. But yeah, I figured it'd be really fun if I just make it like completely immersive. I don't know. Anyways, let's find the other books. Okay, so on my Kindle I have Pole Position by Rebecca Caffrey, which I heard that one was good. And then I have Drive Me Home by Carly Robin. So that one's like an interconnected series as well, but I have the 3rd one, but that's fine. So I have a good amount of books to choose from. I am torn because I think I want to start with either Throttled or Cross the Line, but I can't decide. My friend just read this one. She really, really loved it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I read first? I feel like I'm kind of vibing with Throttled. Hear me out. The reasoning makes 0 sense. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me when I say this. It makes me think of Ferrari and I'm wearing a jersey, and then I was like, it would be really fun if maybe tonight or tomorrow we could start building this. What do we think? And it's a brother's biggest rival type trope. I just feel like I'm gonna eat that up. I think we're gonna start with Throttled and then kind of go from there. Yeah, I really hope this video is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited. I'm very excited to be, yes, I just threw this on top of my other shirt, so ignore that. I'm very excited to be in this world now, and I'm very excited that I found somebody who helped me like get into this sport and didn't like make me feel dumb for asking the questions I was asking or like feel superior to me or anything like that. Let's just go ahead and get started with Throttled. So this follows Noah and Maya. Maya is the sister of my teammate and my new obsession. Her brother is, I guess, Noah's teammate, but they're each other's biggest rival, and she's invited to join him. While he competes for the world championship, she promises to avoid Noah at all costs. 2 drivers that hate each other and one forbidden attraction that I can't ignore. Turns out the man I was warned about happens to be the one that I can't stay away from, even if he breaks my heart once the season comes to an end. Yeah, I think this is signed too, I want to say. Okay, you guys, I thought it would be so fun to switch over to the audiobook and build our first little Lego car. I have literally never built a Lego thing by myself. I've literally always enlisted my dad or somebody to help me. So I don't know how this is gonna go, because if I'm not immediately good at something, I hate it. I get so mad at it. And I'm also so bad at finishing things because I just get frustrated easily. I lose patience. Here's a perfect example actually right here. I started this, I think, in May. Yeah, she's got a long way to go. Have not finished that. So if you've been with me for a bit, you kind of probably remember that. We'll see. We'll see if she gets finished. I mean, I don't think this is as tedious as bedazzling, but I could be completely wrong. The only thing I've ever done is the sorting hat and a bonsai tree. And again, I've always had help. We're gonna see. Important. Just a quick update. I made it to chapter 13, page 137. I'm gonna switch over to my Kindle because I'm gonna get ready. It's like 9:30 or something. I'm gonna take my dog on a walk and then get ready for bed, shower, do what I gotta do, and then I'm just gonna get on my Kindle and probably read for a little bit more before I fall asleep. But I don't think I'm gonna check back in with you guys until tomorrow. So this is where we're at. This is how much we have left, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I am enjoying it. I think I really like Noah, so yeah, I'm excited to keep reading it. I'm sorry, this man said f***ing her was better than winning a world championship. That is a bar, because imagine a man told you that. You guys already know I've got a nice little latte here. This is a cookie butter latte. I did finish Throttled by Lauren Asher. I need a driver boyfriend. So, Charles, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. I could never compete with Alex. Anyways, I really like that. I thought it was so cute. I'm gonna rate that a 3.75 because there were some parts that I was like, whatever. But like, that's just me because I have to, like, fluffy romances, you know, I say this many times. It's very hard for me to just rate like a fun little romance 5 stars because it's just a fun little romance, you know? I really enjoyed it. I like Noah. I didn't like him at first. He was kind of like annoying, but I really like him, and the brother kind of annoyed me, but I am very curious about his book. I'm very excited for the next book because it follows the friend with like the whole bucket list and everything, and I love that like trope in books. I think that trope is so cute. But I think the next book that I will be reading on my Kindle is Pole Position. It's 10:56 and practice is at my time at 11, so I'm gonna do that first and then I'll start Pole Position. But let me tell you the little synopsis. So Red, White, and Royal Blue meets Formula One. We have Kian, who is the golden boy of motorsport, 4-time championship winner. His father was a legend on the track. And then we have Harper James, this year's rookie, and Kian's new teammate. He's cocky, hot-headed, with a reputation for breaking as many hearts as he does track records. He's the opposite of Kian in every way, but there's no getting away from him. This is the most dangerous sport in the world, so why does Kian's heart feel safer flying around the track at 220 miles per hour than anywhere near his teammate? Yeah. Yep. That's gonna be so good. Sorry I probably haven't been updating you as much. There's been a lot more going on. Like, a whole week has passed with me reading Throttled because I didn't read for like 3 days. I just like was not in the mood to read. So that's why it is now Friday and practice, when the last time you saw me was probably like race day last week, and you're probably like, what? Let's go watch and then start reading. I did listen to one chapter of the audiobook of Pole Position, but I think I'm gonna just physically read it. I don't know if I really care for the audiobook. It wasn't really like hitting the way I wanted it to. So we have her up here. This is the EPUB that I got from NetGalley probably like a year ago. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting to it now because, like I said, when I got it, this book was already released, so I just didn't. Yeah, I just knew I wanted to do this video. I didn't want to read any Formula One romances because I knew I wanted to do this video even before I was an F1 fan. So I'm over explaining things that I probably already explained. Anyways, my charm fell off. So if you guys see that it's not here, my Kindle fell and it broke off, so I have to fix it. I have all the stuff. I just have to like not be lazy. So that will be fixed at some point, but I do like it so far. I literally got one chapter into it, but I'm just really excited to see like the rivalry turned like lovers type pipeline. I love it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and continue reading, but on the Kindle. guys, I am coming to give you a little bit of an update, I guess. I literally have not made it very far. I think I made it to chapter 3 of Pole Position. I don't know like what's been going on. I feel like I've consistently been in a reading slump now for months, and then I thought I was out of it, and then I just end up right back in one. And like, granted, I do need to give myself a little grace because I do have a lot of external things going on, and like it just kind of sucks because it's like I feel like I can't use reading as my escapism right now because I just haven't even been in the mood to read. Or I'll like start a book and I'll read like a chapter and then I just go doom scroll on TikTok, and I really need to break that habit and actually focus on this because it's been, I think, 2 weeks since I've started this video. I thought this video was gonna be done and posted by now, and I hate that it's not. And I'm literally on the 2nd book, and I want to read 4 books in this video. So today I'm gonna try to sit here. It is, I think, 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna try to sit here and actually read as much as I can. Anyways, yeah, I'm on chapter 3. I'm 10% into the book. I have really no solid feelings about it yet. I don't have any opinions about either of them. As of right now, though, I think I do like Harper more. Is that his name? I can't even remember if that's his name. The only thing is that because I am technically reading still like the ARC version, I don't know if this is 100% the same as the one that you would like go buy right now. So there might have been changes. So if I do say anything and you're like, wait, I read that book and that's not how that went, that's why. I don't know, because I did get this after it was released, so it might be the updated version. I don't know. But anyways, I do think I like the other guy, like not the one who's been racing for like 15 years. I think I like this one, but I think his name's Harper. I forget. So anyways, we're just gonna read. Okay, no, you guys, I'm eating this up. I am eating this up. I'm 30% into it. I'm loving it. They've got like this little banter thing. They're like competitive. They're in the gym right now and they're like competing with each other in the gym, like subconsciously, and like, oh my god, I'm eating this up. I'm loving this. I didn't think I was gonna love this as much as I am, but I'm loving this. I don't know when I last updated you. I am on chapter 12 right now of Pole Position. I'm about 40% into it and I'm enjoying it so much. I think the like tension between them is so good. I'm just really enjoying it, and people are saying that it's a Piastri and Verstappen like fanfic essentially, which I didn't expect, and I can like see. I don't know where it's going to be sitting at yet. I'm still only 40% into it, but right now I think it's a 4-star, I would say. My plan today is to hopefully finish that. That might be a little ambitious, but I was thinking maybe finishing that, and then hopefully, I can't 100% say because I've been saying this now for like 4 days, but I do want to start, what's the next book in the Dirty Air series? Is it Collided? I think it might be Collided. Whatever the second one is, I might start the audiobook and then do the McLaren Lego, or at least start the McLaren Lego. And then I think the last book I want to do in this video is Cross the Line, because for some reason that's actually the one that I'm the most excited for because of the whole like PR marketing person and then him having to fix his act. Like, I just really do think I like that trope. I've only read I think 1 or 2 books with that trope, but I think I really like it. I'm just really excited for that one, and the cover's beautiful and everything, so I think that's my plan for this video. I also still have 2 other mini car Legos that I'm not gonna do the keychain for, probably. We'll see. I might be like just not in the mood to do all that. I might just build them and put them on my bookshelf, but I have a mini McLaren and then a mini Williams for Carlos because I love Carlos, especially right now when he came back from summer break and his hair, like, hide those scissors because he looks like I need him biblically. Like, that's my plan. So we're gonna go ahead and keep reading. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna read it on my phone on the Kindle app because my Kindle is in my bedroom and I just don't feel like getting up. I'm very cozy right now. Perfect. This looks so funny. I cannot remember the last time I talked to you guys, so I'm so sorry. If this is your first video of mine, or if you've subscribed recently and you're like, this girl's videos are a mess, I promise I'm not normally like this. It's literally only been like this for like the last month or two, just because I've been going through a lot of like life changes in like different aspects of my life. So reading has kind of been like on the back burner for me, and it hasn't been like the escapism that I've been wanting, on top of everything going on in the world. And like, just there's so much going on, and I swear, like, I normally have, I'm better, like, normally my vlogs don't take a month to film, right? Like, normally I'm reading books for a week and I'm able to knock them out, and I'm obsessed and I'm like having a good time. But I've also been trying to like go out and socialize more and go on solo dates and just like do other things, because for the longest time I kind of just stayed holed up in my room reading for months, and I was like, well, I should probably like go out and do things. So anyways, I promise, like, if you are a subscriber, like a newer subscriber, this is not normally how my videos are. Like, normally I'm more organized and like I'm reading more often and I'm remembering my updates. But yeah, this is just where I'm at right now. This is real life. This happens to the best of us, you know. I'm on chapter 13, which is crazy. I actually thought I was way further, so I still have this much left to go. I am hoping to read a lot more today. I think I'm gonna do the audiobook because I need to kind of start packing up my stuff. Well, I did already start because my lease actually ends this week. I just have to kind of start doing the final stuff, so I feel like I can multitask and listen the audiobook while I'm doing all that. I also did start the McLaren. I think I did show you guys. I didn't finish it. I only did bag 1 and 2, so this is where we're at. It was getting kind of like late in the evening and I had to work the next day, so I was like, ooh, I should probably finish this another day. But this, oh my gosh, this is really, really good. I think I've mentioned this, I do love the plot of like a bucket list, or like, you know, whatever. I think I've only read 1 or 2 books with this trope, but I do really, really like it. So if you guys have any like book recommendations that have this trope, definitely let me know, because I love this. And I ended up making like my own little like fuck it list, or whatever she calls it, of just like weird, specific, unhinged things that I'm like, yeah, why not? And then I do have like a solo date bucket list that I made a while ago, because I want to kind of start getting more comfortable doing things alone and not just so dependent on other people, because I feel like I've missed out on so many plans in my life, or like just events and like things, because nobody wanted to go with me or nobody was available, so I just didn't go. So I would love to get to the point where I feel comfortable, where I could like go to a concert alone or something, you know. This has nothing to do with this video, but I don't know, you guys are my people, so I'm just like telling you about my life, you know. But yeah, so we are gonna go ahead and continue reading. I really do love Sophie and Liam so much. I definitely like this one more than the first one, actually. I did really like the first one, but I'm loving this one so much more. I feel like it's just real, you know what I mean? Like, she just doesn't know what she wants to do, so she's doing this like bucket list. I just think it's a really cute like plot. But I am really, really excited, so let's just go ahead and jump back into reading. Hopefully next time I see you, I'll have a good update where I made it further into the book and it's not like another week later. It's maybe later today or tomorrow. Hi guys. So it's been probably like a week and a half since I've last chatted with you. So sorry. This video is just taking a long time, okay? But I think I'm finally out of my slump. I don't want to jinx myself, because I've said this like probably twice already, and then the next week I'm right back in it, but I feel like I'm excited to read. Like, I'm actually really excited to read this book, so I feel like that's a good sign. Anyways, I did finish Collided. I rated that 3.75 stars. I really enjoyed it. I do love like that trope in books. I've only read 1 other book with that trope. I think I've mentioned this. I really, really liked it. I wish I could remember everything I've already said about it, because I don't want to sit here and repeat myself, but I don't know how much I've talked about it versus haven't. So I'm just gonna keep it really vague and just say I really enjoyed it. I really liked the characters. I do think I like it more than the first one. It still wasn't anything like groundbreaking. Like, there wasn't much depth or anything to it, but I still enjoyed it like for what it was. Just a fun little sports romance. I definitely can't wait to continue the series. I do have them all right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's my little shelf that I made. And it has this, because we made keychains, but mine broke. So just figured I would put it up here. I still have a Williams one and a McLaren one that I have to build that I'm going to put up there. And then I haven't finished my McLaren. This is how far we got. I kept forgetting. I moved in the middle of this video, so that's why my bookshelves and stuff are here again. That's also what's been making me not able to read and stuff as much. Anyways, we will be starting the next book here, which is Cross the Line. This is the one I'm the most excited for. I think this might have been my first F1 book, or it might have been Throttled. I'm not really sure. I might have gotten them around the same time, but I also just love this edition. I think it is so pretty. I'll show you it. So this is the cover, like the hardcover. And then it's so cute. And if I remember correctly, this is like a whole like social media PR type thing, which again, I think I've only read one book with that trope, but I really, really liked it. Driver Deb Anderson's career is on the line after a social media disaster leaves him with an angry team and sponsors threatening to jump ship. So he needs someone to help save his image. He's at a party in Monaco and he bumps into the one woman who can fix it all. The only problem is it's his best friend's little sister. Oh, and he also kissed her last year and hasn't been able to stop thinking about her since. So then she's Willow. She needs a job and she has a talent for seeing the bright side of any bad situation. Okay. Don't know if she is like a PR person or if she's just like helping him in general. I'm not sure, but it's kind of like that concept. So I'm really excited. Hopefully it's good. Okay, low-key, kind of iconic because it starts at the Austin, Texas race, and tomorrow is the Austin, Texas race. We're just gonna pretend I did that on purpose, honestly. Sometimes books piss me off because this girl's brother is literally like, oh, do you want to come fly to Monaco and have paddock passes and everything all for free? Like, you don't have to pay for anything. She's like, are you sure this is worth my time? Are you sure this is worth my time? Even if you don't like F1, it's a free trip to Monaco. I'm only on chapter 6, page 51, so I can't form like a super valid opinion yet because this is how far I've gotten. But so far it's not enticing me as much as I was hoping it would. But again, I'm only 51 pages into it, so like nothing really has happened besides meeting the characters and like learning a little bit about them. We got plenty of time. I gotta let her cook a little bit, so. just finished Cross the Line, and I rated this, I believe, a 3.5. Let me double check because I know I was torn between a 3.5 or a 3.75, and I can't remember what I ended with. Okay, I did end up doing a 3.5. This was really cute and lighthearted, and I did really love the Formula One aspects in this. I do wish that we got more of like their backstory. The book starts with their like kissing incident, and then that's kind of like the main theme of this book is he kissed her, and then he was distracted for his race. Then I think it was, I actually can't remember how much time passes. Oh, 7 months later, I think. They meet up and everything, and then our story kind of goes from there. But wanted to know more about like who they were before all of this happened, what led to this. Like, I don't know, I just wish we got like a little more with that. Or the thing was, like, I think the main reason I rated it 3.5 is because like that incident happened, and then it was like a forbidden, like, I can't do that again, blah blah blah. It's his best friend's sister. So I thought that there was gonna be a lot of like tension, forbidden romance, like all of that. It was still a slow burn, but there was no like tension. Like, I wanted that buildup, I wanted that angst, I wanted the tension, and I just really wasn't feeling it. By the time like they finally kissed and everything, I just wasn't as like excited, I guess. Most of it is from Dave's point of view, which I actually did prefer. I feel like he carried this book. She was fine, but it was almost like, yes girl, give me nothing. Like, she just wasn't all that interesting to me. I just found myself preferring his POVs more, and I just found that he was kind of carrying the story more. But with that being said, I did still have a really good time. I do still recommend it. A 3.5 stars is still a really good rating for me. I say this all the time. 3 stars and up is still a good rating for me. That's still a book that I would definitely recommend. I did also finish the McLaren that I was building. I would grab it, but it's out in the living room right now. But I swear I did finish it, you guys. I think I put the clips in. I hope I put the clips in. If not, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. That is the end of this video. I do hope that you guys had a really good time. I was trying to make it super immersive, so hopefully it was still like a good mix of everything, because I know in the beginning I was doing more of like the activities and not as much talking about the books. I don't know, I just got really excited about everything. So if you guys did enjoy this video, you already know what to do. Give it a giant thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it, that way you're notified whenever I do post, that way you don't miss out on any videos. Let me know if there's any tropes or genres or anything you guys want me to try that I haven't read yet, or if you just want me to read a specific trope. Like, I love hockey romances. I would love to do a video reading just hockey romances or something like that. So definitely let me know if you guys want anything. I do try to do videos if people want them. So anyways, I will see you guys next week. I'm so sorry that this video took so long, but we are so back and we are so ready, and I'm excited, and it's only gonna go up from here. So see you guys next week.